Hello, my name is Victor Musoni, and this is my sensational story. The main things I really like to do are I write poetry, or I'm just a writer in general. I dance, and I'm also a theater artist, so like acting and things of that nature. Those are the main things, and I really discovered those throughout my life, but really at a young age. I started dancing when I was about 3. Really, I just watched Michael Jackson videos and Chris Brown videos. I started writing when I was young because my mother forced me to write everything down. I did my first ever play in 1st grade, and I just haven't stopped since. So that's when I kind of fell in love with the arts in general. I like to call my mother my best friend. Me and my mother are very, very close. And I think that's because her support has been undying, you know. She's always supported me in whatever I did, and she's always been there and always been willing to help me grow in what I do. She's a lot of what my backbone is when it comes to myself and my art. So, yeah.
See my grandmother's soul screaming for life. Poison swimming in her sanity jerk inside a hurricane of illusion.
So funny story, I transferred to Senn my junior year. Theater was what I wanted to do, and knowing that I could get both a great theater education and a great, that academic and theatrical balance, especially at Senn, I couldn't pass that opportunity up, and so I transferred here, and it was a great decision. I'm with the Yard Theater Company, which one of my teachers, Mr. Ewing, founded, along with a woman named Michelle Moe, and they have allowed me to perform in professional spaces. Mr. Ewing. I got here and I was taking Ewing and Schrader's class, and both of them, I think I presented myself as someone who wanted to work, and someone who wanted more. And I think Ewing and Schrader really understood that, and they threw me into things. I think without Ewing and Schrader, I would not be doing the things that I am doing, and they have put me in spaces to do that, but also, not only them, but Kuumba Links, the organization I've been with for 11 years,
My name is Victor, I represent Kuumba Links, I express with my wrist.
I've traveled with them and been in, outside of the city performing poems and performing, things of that nature with them for all this time, and they've given me so much exposure, and so I credit Ewing, Schrader, and Kuumba Links with a lot of what I have. This is a Levy monologue from August Wilson's Ma Rainey's Black Bottom that I competed with in the August Wilson monologue competition last year. Levy got to be Levy. And he don't need nobody messing with him about the white man, because you don't know nothing about me. You don't know Levy. You don't know nothing about what kind of blood I got, what kind of heart I got beating here. I was 8 years old when I watched a gang of white men come into my daddy's house and have to do with my mama any way they wanted. So here, I've won Louder Than a Bomb 2 times with my team. First year, which was my freshman year, I won with my team, Kuumba Links.
Twin Tower Tumble will fall flat on the earth and hear the entire world scream and run.
Louder Than a Bomb, if you don't already know, it's a citywide poetry competition that started here in Chicago. It's the largest in the nation because there are many others. I think there's 19 other states that do it. And if you win Louder Than a Bomb, you go to Brave New Voices, which is in a different city every year. Irion, who graduated last year, she won 2 years in a row. But team was my team, Kuumba Links at the time. Freshman and junior year, we won against, I don't know how many kids. It was a lot of kids. So it was packed. Everyone was there, filled to the brim. The mother was sitting I think 3rd row. I just remember seeing her go. She stood up and she threw her purse. I don't remember. She threw her purse and she was super excited. And it was just the best feeling in the world. And my grandmother was there. When I saw them go crazy, I lost my mind. And I was just super elated. It was just one of the greatest feelings ever. I don't know where I'm going to school yet. I wish I did. But I'm going to major in theater wherever I go, with a possible double major in either African American studies or business. Wherever I go, I want to just be in the theater program, and also not only just be in their theater program, but be able to come back and share knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But 10 years from now, I want to be major motion picture, or just well-known, a household name. my mother told me when I was young was a good speaker is always a good listener. And so I say listen to the people that tell you things, and work harder than the hardest working person in the room. When I see someone who wants it, you know what I'm saying, and I see someone who really wants something even as bad as I do, you know, it's so amazing to see. I've discovered a lot about who I am as an artist and as a person while helping them discover their talents and doing the same thing with them, you know. And it's brought me to different spaces like schools, where I've taught workshops, you know what I'm saying, and I've taught workshops in spaces with a mix of kids and adults, you know, and it's really brought me to a space of having a higher knowledge of certain things. You know, Irion was such a great mentor, and she always knew what she was talking about. Same with Ewing and Schrader, and they have a very high knowledge. So it's a lot of mentorship is gaining knowledge to then spit it back out, you know what I'm saying, and give it to someone else. It's receive to give.